Hey, Talent Genie here, and I'm super geeked to bring you this episode of 7 Minute Sourcing, highlighting one of my newest tools that I've been integrating into my workflow. It's called socialist.io. Now, this tool was created by the Brainiacs over at Brain Gain Recruiting, and I really love this tool. And I demo quite a few tools throughout the course of a year. Not many have inspired me to do a 7 minute sourcing, so take my word for it. This is a legit tool. So I wanted to share with you how I've been using the tool. Hopefully, it will spark some ideas on how you can use the tool, and I would love to hear your feedback or your comments or your questions in the comment section below. So essentially, this site, Socialist, is built off of Google custom search engines. And if you're not familiar with Google CSEs, they're basically a way for you to really get more precision around your search, and instead of searching the entire World Wide Web, kind of focus it. So say if I love technology and I want my daily Apple news fix, I could search Mashable, TechCrunch, and say Google News, and I would bring back only the mentions of Apple from those three sites. So similarly, here's a custom search engine that I've built through taking a course of Irina's over at booleanstrings.com. And is it .com? Yeah, it's booleanstrings.com. And so I took this course a while ago, and I'm a little rusty, but essentially how these search engines work, the custom search works, is that you type it in just like you would any other search you would on Google, and you can use Boolean here. So I'll say product designer, maybe I'll say city of Austin, Texas. I don't think I want to put that in quotations. So I'll say Austin, and then maybe I'll say I want to see the words technology or tech or something like that. So just like you would use a Google search bar to find a place to eat for lunch, you type it in and you get your results. So here I have about 6,300 results, and I scroll down, and as you can see, all of my results have come from LinkedIn. So you could use this custom search engine. You could take a course like I did, learn to build your own. But you would really be limited to working within the browser here. And you would also be limited to, I believe, 100 results. So what I like about Socialist is that it now kind of takes this Google custom search engine to the next level. And it says, we're going to not only build a custom search engine for you so you don't have to learn how to do it, but we'll let you extract this information into an Excel document. How major is that? And that's something you cannot do with any other tool, certainly not LinkedIn itself. And certainly every scraper that I've ever tried has gotten me locked out of LinkedIn or gotten shut down, right? So this is not a scraper. This is a Google custom search engine, right? Really neat workaround. You brainiacs over there at Brain Gain, you really know how to do it. So here's what I'd like to show you. This is the agents page, and this is what you can really get started with when you hop into the tool. They have a free 2-day trial, and I'll share that with you at the end of today's session. But I wanted to show you a LinkedIn agent. You can use Zoom Info, Meetup, GitHub, Google Plus, and there even is an Indeed agent in beta, which I'm really excited to use. And I've been beta testing this tool. I probably tested it about 2 months before it launched live. So I'm really getting more and more excited as they add more agents. So let me show you what the LinkedIn page looks like, the LinkedIn search. And there's some searches on your left that you can just, click on, and it'll auto populate. And basically how these fields work is that every field takes plain text, so you don't have to worry about Boolean. And for those advanced sourcers like me out there, if you want to use a little bit of Boolean, you can enter it in this keywords field. This very last field will accept Boolean. However, I would really recommend that you keep these super clean, super simple searches. And to do that, you really need to know the job that you're supporting. So for this one, I want to type in, I'll clear that out. I'm going to do one of my current roles, and I'm looking for a head of design. And what I'd like to do is type in head of design. And I don't have to put this in quotations because the understanding is that the default, I should say, is and for these plain text columns or the plain text fields. So and is the default for plain text fields. And then keywords, you can get, Boolean-rific or go crazy with Boolean if you want. So here I'm just going to type in head of design. I want someone who lives in the Bay. And maybe for keywords, I want them to have software as a service type of experience, and maybe technical. I want to see the word technical on their profile. Okay, so I'm just going to click search, and once my results come up, right, again, instead of having to work within the browser, now I can quickly hop right to this button that says export to XLS, and then I'll have that Excel document right there in the next 3 to 5 minutes, and you'll see it when it appears on your saved tab. The searches are saved, or the results are saved for 24 hours. So that's a really nice way to kind of keep your checks and balances. You can, hop in, do a couple of quick searches, and just make sure you download them within the 24-hour window. So that's my first search. Now I'm going to search for Design Manager. I'm going to show you how quick and easy this is. You're going to be really excited about this. So Design Manager, Bay Area SaaS. Let's do a quick search. Okay, got a new list there. Export. Boom. Okay, now you can see my first search has already been populated here on the Save tab. I'm waiting for my second. Let's do another title. Let's say we're looking for a controller. Okay, in the Bay Area, and we want them to have GAP on their profile and CPA. Okay, no or, no quotations, no Boolean needed. It's really, really simple, right? You don't even have to think too hard about it, and you can see pretty much the results. Now, I'm going to export this to my results. Okay. Quick, easy, to the point. Now, let me continue to show you why this is so magical. So say you had 5 minutes in between calls and you just ran these quick searches in the interest of time. Now, later, when you have maybe 5 more minutes, you can come back and download these documents. And what I've been doing is entering them into my CRM. So let me show you how simple it is. Stay tuned.